Hello, I'm Jerry Pt.9. This is part 9 of the property management job that I've had in the past. um, if you've ever lived in an apartment complex, you would know that filter changes are basically a regular thing every 3 to 6 months. They come in, it's a standard routine check of the apartment. You're checking, you're checking the filter, you're checking smoke alarm, smoke detector. We're checking other stuff, checking toilet, making sure it's not leaking anywhere. They do different things like every time, look to see if it needs updated or anything like that. But what they would do is the day before they're going to do filter checks, they would put a notice on everybody's door letting them know that there's going to be someone entering your apartment on this day. So I would have to help out with this. So what you do is, you maintenance. Wait a minute. I mean, they've gotten a notice there, so they should be expecting you, right? All the animals, anything that's aggressive or possible would run out the door, should be tied up in a cage. These people should be awake, gone for work, should be dressed, not doing anything funky. So anyway, they should be expecting you. Maintenance. Okay, then, after twice, get your key. I always open it up a little bit. Maintenance, anybody home? Doing filter checks. Hello? Okay. Open the door. Go on in. So you come in. You have your filter. You have some batteries with you in case a smoke alarm is... Oh, there's also water alarms that sit on the floor around the water heater in case if it's leaking in there from the water heater or something, you got a plugged up condenser line or whatever, it's gonna starts beeping. So when the people hear that, they call and say, there's something beeping inside my water heater area. So anyway, you check to make sure the batteries are good on that. You just put it on your hand. There's enough moisture in your hand for it to go off. So you check it. So check the smoke alarm. Depending on if it's a 2-bedroom, you got 2 smoke alarms. You'll have one in the hallway and you'll have one in the living room. So let's see, I can't remember what else we checked. Okay, anyway, there's a basic things you look and you write down the condition of the apartment. If there's paraphernalia on the coffee table. The apartment was totally messy. The apartment was in good condition. There was no water stains on the ceiling. Everything looked good. Was there an animal in the apartment? What kind? Was it dog, cat, whatever? But yeah, there's been a few times when even after you're letting them know you're coming in, you go in and one of the maintenance found a couple on their bed getting after it. So he just stopped, backed up, and left. There'd been a few times when they're in there taking a shower. They don't hear you. They don't know what time you're coming. So a lot of times we would start at they think they wanted to start at 9 because usually people are gone by 8 to be at work at 8. But some people start, later at work, so they're in the shower, they don't hear you. You go in, all of a sudden they're coming out in the nude from their shower, and like, oh, sorry, 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 sorry. You can get the heck out of there. It's never happened to me. Just I've heard other people it's happened to, but there'd been one time, knocked on the door. I go in. I didn't hear a bark or anything. Nothing. No indication that there's a dog in there. I'm going walking around doing my stuff. I look over and there's a large dog sitting on the couch just watching me, like just watching me. I'm like, hello, and I keep on going about my business. And when I talk to him, he starts growling at me. I'm like, I think I'm gonna like hurry this up and get on out of here. And there's other times you go in and you got cats, and they all rubbing your leg and following you around and getting all up in your business when you're trying to do stuff, and I end up playing with them sometimes, because I like cats. I had one maintenance guy that he came in and was doing his stuff. All of a sudden, a big dog started. It was a medium-sized dog. Started running at him, and he was a tall maintenance man, older man. He said he just veered back with his foot, boom, just kicked that dog right when he come at him. Just he yelped and ran away. But yeah, I've never had any run-ins with dogs in the way of attacking me. People got their notice, that we're going to be in their apartment, so they should take care of it. You open the door and they're all snarling and wanting to get out. You just shut the door and lock it back and say, nope. And then you put it on your sheet. Could not check apartment because of loose, aggressive, barking dog. So I also used the opportunity for checking apartments to see if they've moved out, or if it's something that, like if they smoked in there for many years and everything's yellow, I write down, kind of keep a log, gonna have to do a full spray that has smoke damage, something like that. I always like to be prepared. Yeah, filter changes came along when I didn't have time to do them. I didn't have time to help with them. I got painting. Apartment painting is a very, very fast-paced thing, and you have to keep up on it. Because on the board it shows move-in dates on our whiteboard. When they're going to move out, and when the next one, if it's a move-in, it'll have the date that they're moving in. So you gotta get it done by that time. Because sometimes carpet has to be cleaned or it has to be replaced. They have to have time to do that. So it's a go job, boy, I tell you. And me being an older guy, it was pretty hard on me. I had a lot of stuff I had to move in and out of the apartment, to get prepared. Paint, all my supplies, my tools, my drop cloths. Yeah, it was. That was a pretty hard on me job. I did it for 11 years. So, all right. Filter changes, yeah. I mean, we had two people, one writing and one changing the filter. A lot of times, we'd have lead maintenance and assistant maintenance, and then we'd have me and the housekeeper. And sometimes the porter. When I was a painter on the last property, they had a separate porter that did that job, so I didn't have to worry about that so much. Sometimes I did it when the porter wasn't there, or when we didn't have a porter at the time. I did it for like 3 months. I had to do porter type stuff in the morning and do my painting in the afternoon, and later on, late afternoon. Anyway, so yeah, filter changes. Okay, well, I'm going to end it there. and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.